There is a specific kind of silence that happens when a dream dies. It's not a bang. It's the sound of a paper shredder. 6 years ago, I wasn't carrying trays. I was the golden child of the architecture world. My mentor, Julian Vane, told me I was the daughter he never had. I gave him my soul, my late nights, and my crowning achievement, the Ethelgard blueprint, a self-sustaining city model. I walked into the office to find Julian shaking hands with Elias Thorne, the shark of the industry. They weren't discussing my promotion. They were discussing my resignation. Julian, Nyara, you're brilliant, but you're unmarketable. Your background, your edge, it scares the investors. We've filed the patents under the firm's name. We'll give you a month's severance if you sign this NDA and never speak of Ethelgard again. When I refused, they didn't just fire me, they erased me. They accused me of stealing Julian's research. In 48 hours, I went from the future of design to a pariah. My face was on the industry blogs as a warning. Revenge is a structure. If the foundation isn't perfect, the whole thing collapses on top of you. For 3 years, I disappeared. I worked as a freelance fixer for underground tech firms under the name Voss 7. I learned how to hack the systems I once built. I learned how to follow the money. I watched as Julian and Elias built their empire on my stolen ideas. They won the Architect of the Decade award. They grew fat and arrogant. But arrogance makes people sloppy. They stopped innovating. They started recycling. The discovery. I found the weakness. To fund their massive Glass Empire project, they had leveraged every asset they owned. They were $400 million in debt to a private equity group called the Obsidian Circle. What they didn't know? I had spent the last 2 years becoming the lead consultant for Obsidian. They were paying me to find a reason to foreclose on Thorne and Vane. The Glass Empire was failing. The structural integrity was flawed because Julian didn't actually understand the math behind my original designs. He was a thief, not a mathematician. I sent them an anonymous solution, a set of corrected blueprints that would save the building. They were so desperate, they didn't check the source. They implemented them immediately. The trap, those corrections, contained a digital signature, a steganographic watermark hidden in the CAD files. It was a digital trail that proved the new designs were based on the very research they claimed I stole 6 years ago. The invitation, I arranged for a global press conference, the grand opening of the Glass Empire. Every major news outlet, every investor, and every rival was invited. If you're loving this story, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss another one. This building is a testament to the vision of Julian Vane and myself. It is a symbol of integrity. Suddenly, the giant digital screens behind them flicker. They don't show the building's promo video. They show a grainy, hidden camera recording from 6 years ago, Julian and Elias discussing how to frame Nyara Voss. She's a nobody, Elias. We take the credit. She takes the fall. Who is the world going to believe? 2 icons or a girl from the gutter? The room went ice cold. I walked through the center aisle. No server uniform. No scuffed shoes. I was wearing a suit that cost more than Julian's first house. The world believes the data, Julian. Security, get this woman out of here. Actually, Elias, I own the security. I own the debt you used to build this floor, and as of 10 minutes ago, when the Obsidian Circle executed the morality clause in your contract based on that video, I own this building. I handed them each a single sheet of paper. It wasn't a lawsuit. It was an eviction notice. You told me I designed bus stops. Well, there's one right outside. I suggest you go wait for it. You're finished. People ask me if I feel guilty for destroying their lives. I tell them I didn't destroy anything. I just stopped holding up the walls they built on my back. Julian is in a legal battle that will strip him of his license. Elias is hiding from creditors in a country with no extradition. Me? I'm finally building that self-sustaining city. Not for them, for the nobodies. For the girls with scuffed shoes and brilliant minds who are currently being told to be quiet. The camera zooms in on Nyara's face. She gives a small, sharp smile. My name is Nyara Voss, and I'm just getting started. Never underestimate the person with nothing to lose.